Let's chat Lite Brite. This is the only quantities of the year for this item. It's the Lite Brite Touch Interactive Pad with games and with animation. So Lite Brite in my day, you took these little pegs and you just poked them in and you could make different colors and different pictures, and I loved it. But now you do all that with some really great technology. You also have got some games and some animations, and this is coming to you for $29.98. or 4 easy payments of $7.49. So think about just how many times your kiddo is gonna play with this and love this, and then you can bring it home to them for $7.40 on Easy Pay, which is amazing. Let's welcome back Mark. Mark is here with us to tell us all about how this new fancy Lite Brite works. And Mark, this is not how it was when I was a kid, and I loved my Lite Brite when I was a kid, but now it's fancy.
Yeah, look, we all love their Lite Brite. I had it too when I was young. It's in the Toy Hall of Fame. It's been around so long.
Oh my gosh.
Thrilling generations. But we all had that same problem. Those little pegs that we get lost. And like, oh, I need 2 more red and I don't have them. You know, we've been there. You have 100 soft silicone buttons that every time you press them, they go through the colors of the rainbow. And see, I have a lot of light here. I'm trying to show you. But I press it red, orange, yellow, green. So I can go ahead, and I think I started my house. I think you could see it, my house, my sun, my green grass. I can go in and I can create anything I want.
Then
when I want to, I mean, you drawing with light. I mean, they're the 2 of the coolest things you can do, right? Kids love to draw. They love to create. They love to be imaginative, and now they can do it with light. So now, and they also give you templates inside. So if you want to create, if you don't know how to make pizza, you can go in and make a pizza. But I went in and I made the American flag.
Ooh.
I went in and I used one of the templates to make a strawberry. So it's really cool. It guides you through it.
That's
fantastic. You can redo it. Yeah, you can redo it. You can redo it. And that's just the play. That's just the draw mode, the create mode.
Okay.
There's 2 other modes as well. One is the game mode. I'm going to switch this right off. There's a little switch in the back. Switch to the game mode. I'm trying to get away from that glare. There we go.
Got it.
So there's a game. There's 3 games that you can play. I'm just going to press this one. You can see this is the like the brick breaker game, where I have joysticks on each side. It's going to count me down. 3, 2, 1, go. And the goal is I have to use these 2 buttons on the side. You can see my paddle moving across the bottom, right? Just like an arcade game, right? And then so there's 2 other games in here. I can go through. I can play this game. I can play a countdown game where you have to mirror. You have to mirror what's on one side with the other side, and it gets progressively harder. So for the little ones, for the older ones, it stays challenging and it stays fun. And then the third one you can see on the table here, I have an animate mode, which is there's a bunch of different animations. So this one is the fireworks mode. This one is the raindrop mode. This one is the ripple mode. Like, you get to do all these cool things. But if you pick that mode, then you can, wherever you want, there we go, wherever you want it to happen, you press the button. And that's where it happens.
That's
great.
So
I can start it down here, right? I could do fireworks. I have a different mode now, but if I wanted to pick fireworks, I could have them shoot high. I could have them shoot low. And then I go right back to let me just play. Let me just create all the colors of the rainbow, including bright white. And it's just a great thing to have, to give to the kids whenever you want them to be quiet.
Right, exactly.
Quiet.
So this is such a great way, instead of handing over your phone or your tablet. And so I'm in just the create mode, so I'm able to just color based on it, kind of fill in. So all you've got to do is just click on each of them, and then it's going to change colors every time you click. So it's going to go through all the colors in the rainbow, and then it goes to white, and then it turns off, and then it goes back to red. So you can really decide what you want to do, what colors you want to have and where. So really, if you have any kiddo that is gearing towards kind of the artistic side, this is such a great gift for them to have. You've got those 3 different modes of creating, playing, and then also the animations if they want to just kind of play around with that as well. I also feel like this is very good if you have any kiddos that are very methodical. If you have kids that like to line things up or like to organize things, this is great for them too.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's so much you could do with it. And the fact that every time you press a button, it goes through the different colors. So think about the possibilities. There's 100 buttons on there, and they're very soft vinyl soft silicone buttons.
Yes.
And I'll tell you what it was for me. I always said this to my wife, when we'd be driving to a restaurant, we would pray they had those 3 little crayons in a plastic bag
Yes.
and a placemat that my son could draw on.
Right.
Otherwise, we were not going to have a good time.
Right.
Just the way it was.
Exactly.
With you, throw it in the purse here.
It's so easy. It's very light. You could absolutely just throw this into a bag and hand this over to a kiddo, and they're going to be super, super happy. So great. $29.98. Pick up more than one because this is really a gift that's going to be for so many kiddos. Mark, thank you so much. You always bring us such fun things. I have fun playing around every time we get to do some different toys. So fantastic
Absolutely.
to see
Great
you.
to see you.
You too.
Be well.